Welcome back to another episode of Health Hacks as I continue talking about key nutrients. And today I want to talk about sodium and potassium. In the last episode, number 430, I talked about the first two of your electrolytes, magnesium and calcium. And sodium and potassium are also electrolytes, and the four go hand in hand. Sodium and potassium are indicative on a hair tissue mineral lab analysis of how your body is able to cope with the stress that it is under, and whether it is less able or better able to cope. And as with anything, the body wants to be in balance and have optimal levels of all of the nutrients. So with sodium, if our sodium levels are high, it can be due to toxic metals in the body, particularly cadmium. And high sodium can often lead to high blood pressure. It can have you feeling high strung, nervous, anxious, and struggling with insomnia. And the reason it causes high blood pressure is the stress that your body is under is constricting the arteries' ability to open and close and allow the blood to flow freely. Whereas low sodium levels are indicative of later stages of resistance in terms of getting closer to adrenal burnout. And so you can feel very fatigued. You might have low blood pressure. You're feeling wiped out, weak, lightheaded, and overwhelmed. Now, when it comes to potassium, too much potassium can be indicative of high sugar and glucocorticoid levels in the body, and that the body is kind of in the early stages of tending towards alarm resistant stage of adrenal burnout. And low potassium is indicative of your body's having a poor response to stress, that you are in the later stages towards burnout. And again, you might be feeling anxious, apathetic, weakness. You may have muscle loss, bone loss, and imbalances in your blood pressure, whether it's high or low. Now, the great news is that it's actually really easy to support your electrolytes simply by starting each day with what I call natural Gatorade. And that is literally 8 ounces of water and the juice of half a lemon or half a lime, and then a pinch of a good quality salt, like a sea salt, Himalayan rock salt, so that you can just taste it. You don't want too much. You just want to be able to taste it. And just taking in that every morning, it was very hydrating for your body. It's the juice of the half a lemon or half a lime has many benefits to the body. And the combination of that with the pinch of salt is also helping to rebalance your electrolytes. So if you have concerns about your electrolytes, you're thinking maybe based on the symptoms I've been sharing that yours might be out of balance, you can simply start by enjoying a natural Gatorade every morning as soon as you wake up to rehydrate your body and balance your electrolytes. And if you'd like any additional support or would love to run lab tests to find out more, feel free to reach out, Melissa at yourguidedhealthjourney.com.